Greetings, Loma Grace. Hope you're all doing well. We're into week something. It's been a long time of our forced quarantine here and not able to meet together. Some signs that we might be coming out of this in the not too distant future. Hopefully before too long we'll be able to meet back together as a larger group, but we're hoping that is true. In the meantime, there are some things that we wanted to talk to you about, just in general about how to get together and getting together and what's going on, able to share, or you guys able to share what's going on with you. A few people have called the church and shared with us prayer requests, and we've been praying for a few of those as we've gone through the last couple of weeks. But we do want to try to start to pull people together. This last week, there was a Zoom meeting of a group of people kind of as a test run to begin meeting together. And the youth group has already been on Zoom. And if you're not familiar with Zoom, you'll have to grab your computer and go, Google it and find out about Zoom and get on Zoom. It's not difficult and it's free. So we would encourage you to do that. But there's going to be some things coming up. And one of the things I wanted to announce is that we're going to have a Zoom Bible study / sharing time on Tuesdays at 7 o'clock. And so if you can go to your devices and Google Zoom, get on Zoom and sign up. If you would like to be a part of this, what we'd like you to do is to contact us. And I'll put something on the screen right now, different ways that you can contact us through email and phone. And you can contact us in those ways to try to, and many of you have my phone number too, and you can just send a text to me. But we need to know of your desire to be part of this. And the reason for that is when you tell us that you want to be a part of it, we will send you a link to then come on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. to be part of this. The only reason we didn't want to just throw the link out there and open it up was because we don't want this to get too unwieldy. So as a number of you throw your hat in and say, hey, I want to be part of this, as it gets to a certain number, we will split it up and we'll start 2, and we will get a hold of some to say, hey, can you come at this time? And we will shift the times a little bit to have more than one. We want to keep these as manageable as possible. If they get too large, it makes it a little bit unwieldy. But we also want to be able to be together and share some things that are going on in our lives. And so we hope that you would take advantage and be a part of that. One of the problems that we've been discussing as leaders with this whole thing is that you really need to be together physically to be able to share. And even online meetings won't do it totally, but they might help in that regard, be able to share some things that are going on in your lives. And when we share together, we can encourage one another. And then we can start to be a body in some way. So we're hoping to do that. So please contact us if you want to be a part of that. The youth group has been meeting on Zoom. Some other groups have been meeting as well. Also, we did want to talk about the fact that as we head into May and we're able to do it, what we're going to do is probably start to encourage people to have physical meetings properly done. In other words, socially distanced, smaller groups that can meet together, that meet the requirements of the authorities. So that we can actually begin to meet together. And so we'll let you know about that. In fact, we don't have to authorize those necessarily. You guys can do that somewhat organically, but we'd like to encourage that. And we will be, as this month comes to an end and next month starts, and we're looking around at what's allowed and what's not allowed, we may begin to encourage groups to start to meet. And so what will probably happen is we will be calling some of you and asking you if you want to meet in smaller groups, wearing masks or whatever makes you feel comfortable and done in the right way. So we're hoping that we can at least start to enter back into some of this as we move forward. No, it's been a difficult time. The last question that somebody had that they raised with me was giving. And how do they give during this time? And many of you have just sent checks, and there's online giving. That's really the only way that we are doing it right now. If you would like to send or go online, we have the links available for online giving. It's maybe not the first choice for everyone, but it's an option and it's there. But those are the ways that you would do it at this point. So I hope that answers those questions. And I hope you are doing okay. And we are looking forward again to being back together before too long.